Here's a quick observation that I had. Seems as though the whole virus doesn't really affect children very much. They test positive, but really there's no mass die-off of small children, of any small children. It seems to be the very elderly, people with things wrong with them already. But it occurs to me that that's kind of like chickenpox. Chickenpox, very, very small kids get it, very young kids, a year, 2 years old, and maybe they get one little chickenpox on them, and time you're about 13 or 14, you get a bunch of them, and they itch. But having said that, if you're 50, 60 years old and you get chickenpox, chances are they're going to spread into your lungs. You're probably going to wind up hospitalized. As a result, when I was a kid, I was probably 10, 11 years old, and chickenpox ran through the neighborhood, so everybody went and played together. Play dates, everybody had play dates, everybody went everywhere, and everybody had it. And my sister, maybe she was 13, 14, I think she was 13. She got a handful of them, I got a handful of them. All the way down to my youngest sister, who was, she was probably a year old at the time. She got like one tiny little bump on her forehead, and that was it. But the reason that was done was so that you don't get a horrible case when you get older. But then they came out with a vaccine for it. We cured chickenpox. And the thing was, you should take the vaccine for this disease. It's really easy to deal with. Get it when you're a kid and be done with it. But we should avoid, give newborns and, babies the vaccine for chickenpox so that when they're older, they don't get it. And once you have it, there's the possibility of getting shingles. And they kind of make that out to be like your entire body for several years being dipped in boiling bee stingers or something. And it's uncomfortable, but it's usually isolated to your foot or your arm or your patch on your stomach or something. It's not, and it is treatable, and it's not the end of the world. But the whole COVID thing, okay, well, a lot of people are getting it now, but some don't even know it. But we gotta have a vaccine because it's gonna come back and you have long-term problems. We don't know what they are yet, but you'll have real long-term problems. I just drew that conclusion and made that observation. I'd mention it. But having said that, everybody stay well, stay safe.